to the cloud button. You can keep yourself on camera, off camera, however you want to do things. It is never a problem. I'm going to turn on my music because I like my music. I'm going to get a drink of water. Get a drink of water too. Because by golly, it's summertime. And so move around a little bit. We'll talk about the fire element. We'll talk about the season of summer and the importance of cooling ourselves off as well to release hastiness and the rushed feelings that we feel sometimes. With the heat in summer, it's a great time to chill out, literally. If you can chill out. Find yourself maybe by a water feature. Go to a park, walk by a fountain, dip your toes in a stream, take a cold shower. All of these are ways for you to keep yourself cool during summer. So you're gonna bob it around a little bit and then let your feet sink into the earth, the supportive earth beneath you. Postural awareness, finding a tall spine. So your feet sink into the earth. The crown of your head extends upwards towards the heavens. And your body finds this place between structure, rigidity, and softness through your joints. Find a smile. Smiling into your experience of life. And coming back to the present moment as much as you do. Bring your hands to your lower dantian. This is a center of gravity, a center of energy that's associated with more of our sense of our ancestry, our original chi, the energy that you were born with, that you received from your parentage. It's a place of transformation and release, literally release the urinary bladder, the large intestine, kind of this whole letting things go. And that's what we do from here. We process, we refine, we release. Bring your hands up to your navel. Let them rest on your navel. This is your plug into life. The middle dantian. We don't talk about that much in this practice, but it's this place of digestion. We'll talk about it from the perspective of digestive organs, breathing into this place. This is thought of as like a churning, as an ocean, as this place where digestion happens. And then there's that dipping down into the lower portion, the lower dantian, center of gravity, connection with earth, refinement, further refinement. So here's your digestive place, the middle dantian. And now taking your hands, let's just go ahead and come up to your head. And I just want you to tap the top of your head, your upper dantian. So these are 3 sections of your torso in your head, kind of 3 divisions. One from the head to about here, kind of chestish, kind of from here to the heart, and then from the heart down to the belly button, and then from the belly button down. So 3 sections. The upper is like a mist. This is sort of where we draw in information, where we're eating stuff, you know. This is our sensory land, where everything's coming in. This is sensory land. And then it comes down and we digest. We digest thoughts. We digest foodstuffs. We digest information. So now coming back down to your belly button and maybe even a little above it too. Just kind of rubbing your solar plexus area. So all this digestion. And then coming down to your lower dantian, center of gravity, center of energy. And this is the elusive triple burner in 5-element theory and in Chinese medicine, it's part of the fire element system. It's thought of as a balancing of the endocrine system, all of the different endocrine organs, of the water throughout the body, balancing it, kind of cooling. It's like the heating and cooling system also of the body. But it's very much not associated with an organ like the heart, which is also part of the fire element. So we're going to play around with our dantians. We're going to play around with the fire element. We're going to play in some water too. So take a deep breath and let it go. And give yourself some pats on this lower dantian. We're going to do some patting down your legs even. So coming down your legs and back up. I want you to just pat around. And you're only folding as far forward as works for you. You don't have to go terribly far. Your little connection to earth there, coming up, and you might be able to take some loose hands kind of here on your hand and come up to your hips. You can start with kind of hitting your hips. We're using different parts of our hands as well, and coming up towards your low back, maybe up towards your kidney, adrenal area. Give yourself a nice deep breath and let it go. Let's go under your collarbones, beneath your collarbones. Give them a little tap dances. Select an arm and a pat down and up your arm. It's not imperative that this is happening in a very specific way. It's just about releasing, letting go. Informing your systems of your body, the intelligence of your body, to just check things out all over the place. Lift your arm, go from your armpit down to your hip. We're not doing any specific acupressure here. We're just putzing around. And go to the other shoulder. Give yourself some pats on your shoulder, down your arm, and back up. So in the season of summer, the fire elements, our purpose, our passion, the fruits and flowers of summer, ultimate yang energy, the summer solstice, the longest day of the year. So natural rhythms of nature, especially in Pennsylvania, from your armpit down to your hip and back up. We really feel the seasons here. And our 5-element Qigong practice is about the seasons, rolling with the seasons, and also kind of the seasons within ourselves and our own circadian rhythm and kind of the way our life goes in general, to be more comfortable with the changes. Let that arm go. Give yourself a shimmy. We already tapped our heads. So now we're going to swing our arms a little. Swing your arms forward and back. Swing your shoulders, release a little bit. We're just embodying. This is an embodiment practice. Many of us spend our lives up in our heads in that upper dantian sensory area, kind of just thinking about things and even rationalizing, over-rationalizing, not allowing ourselves to feel, just making things happen. But to function as optimally as possible, it's helpful to embody. It's helpful to be an active participant in your experience of life. It's just helpful. I find it helpful. Let your arms come down. It can be hard sometimes. And twisty arm swings, really gently twisty arm swings. Maybe your spine is like, hello. So gentle. You don't have to do anything intense. That's not helpful. We're balancing the systems of our body through breath awareness, through awareness of the earth beneath our feet, through smiling, through moving. There's nothing to force. So So you make your way back to center and just sort of notice how you feel. Maybe feel tingly in your arms, your hands. Take a nice deep breath and let it go. We're going to cloud walk. So you take your hands out to your sides and step in place, nice and slow. Letting yourself breathe. Start moving as though through gentle resistance. Slow movement in Qigong and in Tai Chi, it strengthens your internal force. That's this awareness of the intelligence of your body. It encourages movement deep within your body. Coming back to center. We'll do a little bit of acupressure for the fire element. I'd like for you to do your palm of your hands. The meridians for the fire element run up and down your arms. This is where we're kind of focusing. A season of summer, joy, purpose, sometimes hastiness, rushed feelings. So we want to keep ourselves nice and cool as well. The organs for the fire element are the heart, which is the emperor. Come to the other side, rub your palm. The small intestine, which is the royal food taster, encouraging just that which is nourishing to come into your hearts. Your pericardium, that's what this point is for, the sac that surrounds your heart that's made of connective tissue. And we want to keep it open. We want to allow it to stay open, to encourage our heart to really be able to connect to it rather than closing it off and getting exhausted. That happens when we spend all of our energy closing ourselves off or being upset. Now, take the outer edge of your hands and hit them together. This is a small intestine acupressure point. So the heart, the small intestine, the pericardium, and then the triple burner, the 3 dantians that we talked about at the beginning. So we're going to play with those specifically. But first, here's a little acupressure for some of these other fire element organs. And they all work together and they work with the other systems, the other elements or phases, intelligences. There's so much. It's so rich. It's beautiful. And let your hands go. Give them a shake. Shake out your feet. Shake out your hands. Bring your shoulders up to your ears. Roll them back. Now bring your really charged hands in front of your heart, and we're going to find this movement open and close. Again, slowly moving as though against gentle resistance. The palms of your hands facing each other, your Lao Gong, pericardium acupressure point, relaxing the sac surrounding your heart, opening your chest, allowing yourself to follow your inner guidance. We'll do one more open and close. Now rotate so that you have one hand on top and one on the bottom. Again, the palms are facing each other. Relax your shoulders. You're going to turn and roll the ball. And continuing with this movement, constant there. It's very earth element movement. The earth element is our sense of being present. It's the glue that holds everything together. It's this place between that more yang, expansive upward movement, fire being at the height of yang energy, and then the cooling yin, receptive. Water is at the kind of that extreme yin. Fire, extreme yang, summer solstice. Winter, extreme yin, winter solstice, water. And there's a constant flow, a dynamic. So as you're moving, your upper hand is yang in nature. Your lower hand is yin. And earth sort of holds that balance between the two. And you see how yin becomes yang and yang becomes yin. It's a relationship. We're in this season of yang energy rising up to its precipice or its zenith. And right after the summer solstice, we shift into that cooling phase as the days grow progressively shorter. And we're balanced within these seasonal changes, able to participate in our own lives from a place of presence. Coming back to center, press your hands down and cloud walk again to reconnect with the bottoms of your feet. Sinking into both feet evenly, bring your hands to your dantian. This is bow stance, where your feet are a comfortable distance apart. That's where we find the center of gravity, but we're shifting into bow. So this is horse stance. We're shifting into bow. Turn your one set of toes in, the other set of toes out. And you're getting a stretch through this hip flexor, a stretch through this leg, just finding a tall spine. Resist the urge to lean forward during this movement. See if you can keep your posture nice and upright. And then bring your 3 fingers to your inner wrist. This is a triple burner acupressure point. And you're gonna press your hand away and then stroke the bird's tail, your laogong face each other. So you're pushing your palm against gentle resistance. Stroke the bird's tail. It's beautiful red tropical bird with silky feathers, running its beautiful silky feathers through your fingers. For fire, the color is bright red. Beautiful, bright red tropical bird feathers. One more, pressing your hands. And then stroke that beautiful bird's tail and come back to center. Before we do the other side, we're gonna find a movement that is a little bit more cooling. We're gonna play in water. I want you to envision that you are, you're ankle or shin deep in this cool creek water after a nice summer day. And you're going to take your hands and dip down and scoop up that water and fling it from your fingers. Very cooling. Even though it's an upward motion, you can envision your feet, your ankles, your shins soaking in that cool, clear water, and you let it flick off of your fingers. Having a really delightful, leisurely summer day in this tropical paradise with your beautiful bird, with the cool, clear water, balancing fire and water. Water is where we come from. Fire is sort of where we're going. One more scoop and flicking water off of your fingers, and let your arms come down, shoulders up to your ears, they roll back. Now here you are in your horse stance. Bring your hands to your dantian, find a smile, smiling. And then make your way to the other side for your tropical bird adventure. Feel your weight shift. Each side is so different. And there's a pulling that goes all the way up into your pelvis, your abdomen. Be gentle. Keep an upright spine. And then as you're ready, push your wrist away. Stroke the bird's tail. It becomes this circular action. It also has a little spiral to it from the bottoms of your feet all the way up your legs into your lower dantian and even up into your middle dantian. You can feel this little turning and that spiral force helping to release stagnation, encouraging you to connect with joy from a very balanced place. As you stroke that beautiful tropical bird tail, gentle resistance. Pressing your palm away and stroke the beautiful bird's tail. Hands to your lower dantian and back to center. Once again, sink your feet into the earth. Envision cool, clear water. Standing in a beautiful creek, feeling refreshed. Bring one hand to either your sacrum or see if it wants to come up towards your kidney adrenal area. Bring your other hand into a cup and extend water wheel. Draw across your gaze. Scoop into cool, clear water. All of the elements have relationships with each other. Water is our creative force. It's our DNA. Water touches everything. We're made primarily of water, recycled water. It's also fear. Sometimes we can freeze with fear, especially when it comes to following our own joy. So we want our fire to help to melt any frozen places within ourselves, to thaw them, so that we can find creativity and then move in the direction of whatever it is that brings us that feeling of joy, of purpose, little things that help us feel like life is enjoyable. It doesn't have to be big. And keeping a sense of being cooled so we don't feel like we have to make everything happen all at once. That's unrealistic. Take your time. Dribble cool, clear water across your toes. Scooping and dribbling. One more scoop. Scooping and releasing down. And go to the other side. Bring your hand, maybe it just wants to rest here. See if your shoulder can relax, or maybe it comes up higher. But everyone's shoulders are different. Bring your hand into a cup, extend and draw across your gaze, scooping into that cool, clear water, dribbling it across your toes. One more scoop. Now let your arm come down. Release your arm. Give yourself a little shake movements with your wrists, your ankles, and reroot into the earth. Bring your hands out to your sides. We're going to bring down the heavens, thinking about those dantians. Reaching up, it's like you're gathering information and everything that is helpful and useful to you, allowing it to sink down, to be digested and absorbed, and then further processed, transformed, released. And it's your continual evolution that you're an active participant with. Being gentle with yourself, allowing yourself to evolve, releasing rigidity and releasing that kind of frozen sensation, just allowing yourself to flow like that cool, clear, nourishing water. This is a grounding gesture. And you might move smaller. Your movements might be smaller, or they might be big and expansive. I encourage you to play around with them. To play around with everything that we've enjoyed today. To only take what's helpful, what resonates with you. It sinks in, it soaks in. balancing the systems of your body. One more time. And bring a hand to your lower dantian and a hand to your heart. And notice your breath. Notice your heartbeat. Your aliveness and this gift of being alive. Smile into all parts of yourself, even the parts that you aren't as fond of. Just offer kindness to your whole being. Why not? It helps to thaw the frozen water. It helps to open things up so they can flow and process. Feeling the warmth and gentle pressure of your hands on your body. The support of the earth beneath you. Your breath. Your smile. Your embodiment. And take a nice deep breath and let it go. And bring your feet together. I'm going to conclude our practice with a greeting that comes from kind of a Tai Chi practice, but I think it's a nice greeting. When you think about that balance between softness and structure, you bring your right hand into a fist. It represents strength. Your left hand fingers together, friendship, and your thumbs drawn inward, humility. And together it's a recipe for respect. And I respect each of you in your practice. And I thank you so much for participating in this Zoom practice as well. I'll hit my stop recording button.